Podcast 230, episode Life Beyond the Cliche. Copyright 2025. ISBN 978-976-97-71963. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Life Beyond the Cliche. I am your host, Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD, and today we are about to embark on a journey that might just shift from how you think about the world around you. We'll be tackling a topic that I believe is both profound and necessary: life beyond the cliche. Now, we all know those phrases we hear over and over again. Things like, life's too short, everything happens for a reason, or it is what it is. And while these sayings are often meant to bring comfort or wisdom, there's something important we need to consider. Are they enough? Do they truly encapsulate the richness of life? In my view, life is a divine gift from God. So intricate, so uniquely designed that cliches can't even begin to touch the surface of its meaning. Before we dive in, let's take a step back and think about how we often reduce our experiences to simple expressions. How many times have you heard someone say, everything happens for a reason, when something goes wrong? It's easy to fall into these patterns of thought, but what if we stop to ask ourselves, does this phrase really give justice to the complexity of the situation? It's truly capturing the depth of our emotional and spiritual journey. As we explore this, I want to reference two powerful biblical texts. The first is from Deuteronomy 30:20, which speaks of life as a sacred gift. The verse says, I quote, "Choose life so that you and your descendants may live," end quote. It highlights the preciousness of life, a gift that's not to be trivialized. Then we have John 5:26, which tells us, I quote, "For as the Father has life in himself, so he has granted the Son also to have life in himself," end quote. This passage underlines a powerful idea: the very source of life is sacred. If we believe that life is from God, then it's far too valuable to be oversimplified. So, what happens when we cling to these cliches? We risk reducing the divine intricacies of our human experience to mere song bites. Life is more than just a series of neat packaged expressions. It's messy, it's emotional, it's personal, and it's sacred. Let's shift gears and think about biology for a moment. When we talk about life, we're not just talking about a philosophical or spiritual experience. We're talking about something that is deeply biological and complex. Take a moment to reflect on the human genome. Its masterpiece of intricacy, billions of base pairs, proteins, and cells all working in harmony to create something uniquely you. It's mind-blowing when you think about it. And yet, how many times do we reduce this to phrases like, "you are who you are," as if it's just a simple truth? The reality is far more intricate. Biological life is dynamic, constantly evolving. Nothing about it is static or predictable. Our bodies, like our lives, are works in progress, filled with contradictions, adaptations, and stories of resilience. But even more than biology, we must consider the personal journey each individual embarks upon. You, yes, you, are not just part of a system of cells and molecules. You are a tapestry of experiences. Each day, each decision, each connection adds a new thread to your story. So, how can we possibly distill this experience into saying as simple as, I quote, live and let live, end quote? The truth is, we can. There's a beautiful complexity in the life of each individual that no cliche could ever capture. And let's not forget the philosophical side of things. Life invites us to ask questions, big questions. What is the purpose of our existence? What is our role in this world? What happens after we die? These are questions that have plagued philosophers, theologians, and thinkers for millennia. And no simple catchphrase can adequately address these questions. Life, in its complexity, encourages us to continue seeking, to keep exploring, and to engage in that lifelong conversation with ourselves and the world around us. So, what do we take from all of this? In my view, it's that life cannot and should not be reduced to cliches. It's too precious, too sacred, too unique for that. It's time to begin to look beyond the overused phrases and start embracing the complexity and the richness of our own lives. It's about seeing the beauty in the mess, the meaning in the struggles, and the depth in that quiet moments. Thank you for joining me today on this exploration of life beyond the cliche. I hope that today's conversation has sparked a bit of reflection in you and encourage you to see life as it truly is, a sacred gift filled with profound meaning and endless possibilities. Until next time, remember, life is not a cliche, and you are not a one-liner. Let's continue to dive deep into the beauty and complexity of our existence is also captured and framed in e-publication 392. Take care, everyone. God bless you.